Only on News 5, it's a billion-dollar industry. Colorado on the forward edge of innovation, and now with full legalization in the 2018 Farm Bill, it appears the sky's the limit. We're talking about hemp, not marijuana, but hemp.
It has a myriad of everyday uses, and Colorado cultivates more of it than any other state. News 5's Zach Thaxton takes us to a Pueblo County hemp farm where the new Farm Bill paves the way for even more utilization of this Colorado cash crop.
And this is what we start with.
You're about to witness the life cycle of a hemp plant, from creation to CBD. This is Sansol Wellness and Veritas Farms along Highway 96, 7 miles east of Wetmore. 140 acres of farm fields, greenhouses, and laboratories dedicated to the processing, packaging, and distribution of cannabidiol, or CBD, the non-intoxicating byproduct of cannabis's cousin, hemp.
You kind of think about your tomatoes, right? There's heirloom tomatoes, there's house tomatoes, there's, different varieties. Well, it's the same with the cannabis plant. There's different varieties, and they're designed to do different things.
Rihanna Maya runs things here, overseeing every aspect of the operation.
We like to do things the right way first time.
Rihanna says it all starts here, with mature female hemp plants up to a year old. It looks like pot, but it doesn't smell or act like pot.
You could smoke my whole greenhouse that you're looking at today right here, and you're not going to get high. It's not going to happen.
From here, the plants are harvested, hung to dry, stored in biodegradable bags themselves made from hemp, and then sorted by hand to finely grind the parts that contain the oils that later on will be turned into an assortment of tinctures, salves and lotions, edibles, and capsules used for symptom relief for everything from epilepsy to anxiety to restless leg syndrome.
And the more opportunities that we have to do testing and studies and clinicals, the more we're going to find out just how amazing this is.
Those opportunities have just arrived with passage this week of the 2018 Farm Bill. Until now, hemp was classified the same as marijuana as far as the federal government is concerned, an illegal Schedule I narcotic, stifling access to water, crop insurance, transport of seeds, banking, and federal grants.
For the first time in 50 years, because of this Farm Bill, Mr. President, this bill fully legalizes hemp.
I think it's going to open up an opportunity to provide much needed medicines and or health benefits to people that are trying to get off of other things.
For Rihanna, it's personal. Her dad died from addiction to opioids.
I really do wish that I had an opportunity to have this type of plant and medication available to him, because I think the outcome and his quality of life would have been different.
Full legalization under the Farm Bill will likely also open up a whole host of new regulations, quality control, testing, and competition. Brianna says that's good.
I don't want you to take my word for it. I want to have an independent lab tell you this is what's in your product. And that's a legitimacy for us.
With room to grow and passage of the Farm Bill, it appears Veritas has a head start on what some say is the cash crop of the future.
Now Coloradans will be able to grow and manufacture hemp without a cloud of uncertainty hanging over them.
I see the industry continuing to grow and grow and grow. It's going to go. It's going to pop.
Always watching out for you. Zach Thaxton, News 5.
As of the beginning of this month, nearly 31,000 acres in Colorado were registered for hemp cultivation in 52 of the state's 64 counties.
And that's nearly triple the acreage compared to a year ago, and more than 17 times the acreage from just 4 years ago.